So believe it or not, there are some industry experts that are projecting that Shiba Inu could in fact get to a $1 trillion market cap in the near future. Now, this is not financial advice, and I want to talk about whether this is in fact possible or not. So before people just freak out and say, oh yeah, it's never going to happen, blah, 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 I want you guys to hear me out on this, because I think some people have an improper understanding of where Shib has been in the past, what it's done, and the things that are happening right now that could lead towards further growth in terms of Shiba Inu. So this industry expert, again, don't know about this person, but Casey Stubbs said, I'm envisioning a day where there are thousands of Shib and Bone pairs trading on Shibarium with billions of dollars worth of transactions daily and $1 trillion market cap. Now, this is obviously a soft shill for Shibarium. We're not getting too much into Shibarium or the Shib ecosystem or things like that, but I want to talk about specifically when it comes to Shiba Inu, what we may see here. So Shiba Inu, guys, at the height of the last market cycle, got all the way over a $50 billion market cap. Humongous. Right now, that would be what, top six assets currently. Obviously, I understand that this isn't the height of the bull market cycle. We're at a very different time. And Shiba Inu currently sits in the top 10 coins in all of crypto. It's about an $11.8 billion market cap. That's kind of where we sit currently, right? So when we look at where we were at that point, we were at about a 2% market dominance. So we took up 2% of the global market cap of all of crypto. And we've obviously retraced, we've gone back down, but we're now beginning to accelerate again. The global market cap of crypto is about, about 2.6 or 2.4 trillion. And Shiba Inu currently makes up about 0.5% of that. So quite a bit down from 2%. Now, some people will come out and say, oh yeah, Shib will never get past $50 billion market cap. Well, I have to say that there have been coins that have actually done more before. Doge was actually the one that kind of led the way for all meme coins. It got to a max of about $100 billion. And most that have come after Shib haven't even been able to get close to that, right? So where Shib is different and what we may in fact see in this market cycle is, Shib has a diminishing supply. It's decentralized. It's a renowned smart contract, and it has some pretty big optics throughout the world. It's top 3 in terms of global search volume. It dominates some countries in terms of trade volume. So Shib is well positioned for this market cycle. Now, the interesting thing about this is we're expected to get to somewhere between now it looks like $10 to $12 trillion in terms of the global market cap of crypto. So a huge, huge amount. And if we actually just even get back to where we were at in the height of the last market cycle, 2% market dominance, you're looking at somewhere around a $2 to $2.4 million or $2 to $2.4 billion. $200 to $240 billion in terms of the market cap of Shiba Inu. So that would equate to probably what, 304 somewhere in there. Yeah, about 304. All right. So obviously about a 20x from where we're at currently. And the thing is with those optics that Shiba Inu has, it wouldn't surprise me if we start climbing into somewhere up in that range. In fact, my projections for this market cycle have been between basically 305 to 201. 201 would be obviously if Shiba Inu just really begins to snowball. We start to see some excitement in terms of burns, or there are other developments taking place. Either way, the optics for Shib are high. It's likely to do extremely well. And again, this is not financial advice. Now, in order for Shiba Inu to get to this $1 trillion market cap, we'd be looking at basically 202. That would be the point that gets there. And it seems like a far cry from here now. But when we started looking at some of the math in terms of, again, the market dominance, it's possible that Shib could rise to that point. Okay, I'm not saying this is going to for sure happen. I'm not saying this may even happen in this market cycle. It's all about patience. Nobody knows where the adoption is going to come, right? Is retail going to flow into meme coins like it always has? Are they going to focus on AI? Are they going to be more tech driven? We don't know. All right. That's why I just want to squash, obviously, the naysayers. I had somebody kind of dog me about this. They're like, oh yeah, you don't squash the unrealistic projections, but you only attack the ones to the downside. Yeah, it's because Shib has become such a giant that talking about it, adding a zero back on and things like that, they just don't make sense right now anymore, frankly. We're much more likely for Shiba Inu to move to the upside and knock off a zero than we are to drop to the downside and add a zero. All right. And again, this is not a guarantee. This is just based on the metrics that we're seeing, the fundamentals, right? We have a strong whale presence that actually holds the price up. We have these big optics throughout the world. Shib has, basically unlimited accessibility because it's in all these exchanges. It's in almost every single payment network. It is a global giant. All right. It is a blue chip crypto that hasn't even been able to experience a full cycle of growth. Really think about that. Shib hasn't even been around for 4 years. It hasn't even been around for an entire bull market cycle. So we don't know the potential. We don't know what Shiba Inu can do. Am I saying that Shib is going to absolutely hit a $1 trillion market cap? No, I'm not. We don't know if it's even going to get back to a $50 trillion market cap. I would think it's more likely than not, but now I'm just rambling. Okay. I didn't want this to turn into this long of a video, but there are a lot of people that are very excited about Shiba Inu. There are people that are excited about Shib that aren't even in Shib yet. There are a lot of people searching it. There are a lot of people paying attention to it. And that is why I think Shib is going to do quite well in this cycle. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.